Welcome to the righteous sphere. We separate the gray areas over here. We don't do the lying like those other places. No. We don't do no fucking lying over here. You're gonna get the truth.
Hi, everyone. I couldn't get on here fast enough. I couldn't get on here fast enough when I heard people are trying to blame my son. I couldn't get on here fast enough. Couldn't get on here fast enough. I thought I heard someone who I've never met in my life coming on here trying to blame my son. Someone whom I've never met in my life trying to come on here and blame my son for the sick and disgusting things that my daughter's father was doing. This is not a game. This is not a game. How dare you?
Let me tell you something. We about to go stupid. 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 This shit we be on stupid. This shit I'm blowing on stupid fruity. If it ain't D, y'all she right Gucci stupid. I'm Louis stupid. All about my check and I go stupid.
Lord, they blood out like he Putin. Nigga thugged out like he Putin. Ain't a coop, nigga can't scoop me. I hear the hate loud, call it rootin'. Dodo bird, real extra bitch. Feeding around in a dumb whip. Push start, banana split. Dior bag, hold an extra clip. Cup of rap, nigga. Extra drip, then stack with him. Extra flips. Floor the water, real loony bitch. Purse Gucci, no Dooney bitch. Pussy talk, no rumor-ish. On the whole head like a tumor sick. Shots fired, I don't miss. I'm the definition of a real bitch.
We on stupid. This shit I'm blowing on stupid fruity. If it ain't D, y'all she right Gucci stupid. I'm Louis stupid. All about my check and I go stupid. I'm in a two-seat on my cup till no hangovers on me. I'm gonna try to buy your new phone with we in the Range Rover, no heat. Take out that, can't wait next year. Roll that out, I'ma cover my ear. I'm too high, so don't come near. If it ain't on me right here. Got an ounce pride, got pills on my drive like we're broke way too long, main reason all love be spinning. Took it all last year, now I'm back up. Both on your main, now she stuck. I don't do favors and don't trust luck. I'm pulling up, if it's by the bug. This shit we be on stupid. This shit I'm blowing on stupid fruity. If it ain't D, y'all she right Gucci stupid. I'm Louis stupid. All about my check and I go stupid.
Salute, and welcome to class, guys. It's Friday. What's going on, y'all? How y'all feeling? I hope everybody having a wonderful Friday so far. Welcome to the Righteous Fair. Keep in mind, we don't cater to any groups, gangs, communities, religions, your feelings, or your emotions. We're going to cater to the truth. We're going to cater to common sense, and we're not going to complicate that, guys. Now, a lot of people that's reporting on this story, they start they live off or they start they stream off talking about this is a sensitive subject, and this ain't a sensitive subject. Ain't nothing sensitive about this happening every single day. This the type of shit that happen every single day in the Black community and in a lot of communities, but especially the Black community. So we're not gonna come in here looking for the sympathy, or we're not gonna come in here with that weak shit. We not, guys. We're gonna come in here and we're gonna be about them kids today. We're not gonna be about our feelings, because that's the problem. So many people about their feelings that is F these kids, and these kids are the ones that's getting hurt at the end of the day. So a kid getting hurt is not triggering when you see that every day. So just because we finna highlight some very sensitive and touchy subjects don't mean that you got to be all weak and emotional to where now you want to lie. Now you want to lie and pretend that this is not happening. All right, guys? So if you need to leave, leave now. All right, salute. And I appreciate you for at least clicking through the thumbnail. But guys, let's get straight into it. For those of you that don't know what I'm talking about, administration here at the school sent me this video 4 days ago. And I just threw it on the side because I already knew. Understand, this is the last ditch money grab for the modern woman for the year 2024. We done had a female that says she saw a kid on the side of the road. We done had a female says she got hit in the head by a brick and no black man will help her. You know what I mean? We done had multiple GoFundMe money grabs and scams because you people can't gain control over your emotions and your feelings. You a sucker for a sob story. The victims are being rewarded. And this is why day after day, all you hearing is weak stuff, weak shit, because people want the weak stuff. The weak stuff is attracting. You don't want no strength. A man get up here and he talk like this and he have all these results. He think he better. You got to go to the victim though. But a man can get up here, a victim, make you feel good, and he the truth. Guys, we got to gain control of our emotions. Men and women. These people, they pulling the wool over your eyes, man. Let's get into this, guys. For those of y'all that don't know, there's a woman right by the name of ISIS, ISIS. She going viral right now. Like I told you, I got this video sent 4 days ago, and this video was at, I want to say, what, 4.7K? This video is at 2.2 million right now, guys. She done got y'all. Everybody's reporting on this story, but today we're going to break this thing down to the molecule like we do here. All right, let's get it started, guys. Let's go to the original video. For those of y'all that might not have seen it, it's 13 minutes long. It is viral, like wild viral. It's wild viral. It ain't as viral as Cat Williams and Shay Shay, but it's viral. And I got a video that she did months ago that she took down. That's going to be important. So watch this one right here watch this one with a Goodbread eye, from a Goodbread lens. Because after this is the most recent. After this, I got a video that she did 8 months ago, guys. 11 months ago. Yeah. And it's titled Single Mom to Spoiled Housewife in Less Than a Year. That's the title. You ain't gonna find that video. You ain't gonna find that. You can go search it. She took that video down. But I got it. We got it. So let's watch this. Let's watch this.
Hi, ladies. Hi, trophies. Welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new here. If you hear any noise in the background, that's the new baby. A lot has happened.
Is the new baby by themselves? Because that sound like banging, that sound like blocks, that sound like something that they could eat, fall over, throw, hurt themselves with. Man, in this live, this money grab ain't that important. You need to go see about your kid, yo. She gonna tell us if we hear something in the background. Man, we're gonna hear the baby fall and bust their head too, man. We're gonna hear all of that. Let's proceed.
Since the last time that I recorded, I think the last time you guys saw me, I was in my second trimester, and yeah, I think I did post an update in the community section when the baby was born. And I said that I would be back soon. And that was a few months ago now. I thought that when I came back on here that it would be to maybe do like some kind of newborn favorites or meet my new baby or something like that. But unfortunately, it's been a little over a month since I had to end up leaving my husband. I honestly don't even really know where to start with this, just because it's just such a hard topic. And I honestly thought that by the time I got on here that
She about to bang on y'all right now. She about to bang on y'all right now, right? And here's the thing, guys. Here's the thing. Not to be mean or not to be harsh, right? Why do you need to come up here and put this on blast? Why do you need to come up here and treat, we don't care, treat social media like it's your therapy. We don't care. We gonna talk about you, ma'am. We not here to help you. So why do y'all constantly have these types of situations? If this was the case, if this was true, why would you come up here and put it on blast for attention? How is that going to help your situation in any way, shape, or form? Modern women, attention is the new crack, B, and they smoke it without a pipe, straight hand, bro. They just smoke the crack with no pipe, yo. Modern women.
I wouldn't have any tears left because I've just cried so much. It's like I built this channel and this whole brand around being this man's wife and trying to teach other women how to attract good men and provider men and all these different things. And I truly held my husband or saw him as the bar for what every woman should, type of man that, or type of husband that every woman should aspire to have. And I didn't realize that the person I married was actually going to be my biggest nightmare.
Again, ladies, this is why stop wanting stuff because you see it. Do the research, study it, learn what it is going to be to keep it, learn what it is going to be to maintain it, learn about it. Don't just go wanting it because you see it. You know what I mean? Because when you get it, you realize you ain't even really want that. You know what I mean? And young ladies, this is why I don't pay to be a housewife. You don't pay to be no housewife. Cause look at her. She wanted it.
So basically, when I first met my husband, as I've already talked about in another video, I think it was my single mom video, I explained, a little bit about how we met. And I really thought that man was my Prince Charming. So when I first met my husband, I thought that he was my Prince Charming. I thought that he was my knight in shining armor, and he portrayed himself to be this amazing, upright righteous Christian man. And I believed him. I think shortly after we got married, and this is something that I haven't talked about, I started noticing like certain things changed with him. And I just started to see a few things that I didn't like. But I honestly thought that some of these were things that I could get past. It's like sad to even say like I could get past some of these things. I don't even know where to start.
Don't start.
6 weeks ago, I was changing my daughter, my 4-year-old daughter, and
the ocean is our friend.
I noticed that when I changed her, she was red and very sensitive. And immediately, my first thought was, did someone touch her? Oh, God. Gosh. So I asked her, I said, baby, did somebody touch you? And she ended up saying it was Dad.
Now you will come on social media and broadcast that to the world. Did you at least go to the police station? So he's locked up right now, right? Hopefully he should be locked up right now. Like, at least you could do. I can understand if you do this after he get locked up, right? Justice have been served, right? Mind you, hair all done up, nails, peep the nails, all done up, face beat, you know what I mean? That's not natural. This is not natural, right? So you had to do all this in an emotional state, knowing what's on your back of your mind that you say that's happening in real life. You come to social media and you gotta tell us what's happening in your real life, dolled up like that. Dolled up like that.
I felt like my world ended on that day. My husband wasn't home at the time when she told me, but I knew he would be coming home soon, so all I could do was just say, don't tell him that you told me.
You dirty
I
bitch!
started trying to think.
Look what you've done to my peonies!
They're marigolds!
Good God, I think she's right. They are marigolds.
I may not know my flowers, but I know a bitch when I see one! You dirty...
Think of how I could get my kids out of the house. because I knew if I confronted him or asked him about it, that he would just lie, and that he would probably just continue to keep doing stuff to her, but just become more covert or more sneaky or whatever. As soon as my husband got home, he was actually picking up the boys from school, my 2 older boys from school. As soon as he got home, I told him that I was gonna go Halloween shopping with my sister, because I just needed an excuse to get out of the house with all the kids. And I knew if I said something like, oh, I'm going to the grocery store, that it would be suspicious. Like, why am I bringing all the kids and like packing things, like things that we would need and things like that. So going Halloween shopping was the best thing I could think of to just hurry up and get the kids out of the house. I'm sorry, I had to get myself together. So when I got to the hospital, they basically told me that we had to go to another hospital because they didn't do physical exams, like that kind of physical exam there. So a police officer escorted the kids and I to another hospital where they were able to evaluate my daughters. It ended up coming out that he had actually been touching both of my daughters, who are only 2 and 4 years old.
Stop being so nice to women. Nice will never equal turned on or attracted to you. I know.
It still feels like a dream. Like, when this first happened, I just kept waking up every day and just hoping that this was a dream. Because it's literally my worst nightmare. It's my worst nightmare. I myself am a product of RAPE. That's how I came to be. And was also, abused as a child by a neighbor's husband.
That's that ACE. That's that adverse childhood experience. And if you don't go see about yourself, you'll spread it onto your kids. You will create a scenario that did not happen to your kids, ma'am, because you went through it, because you endured this. So you will create a scenario that is equally similar to what you went through. Sad, sad.
And I specifically prayed to God that my children would never, ever, ever have to go through this. And I'm just not quite sure how this happened, why this happened.
I know how, because you put them kids in harm's way for your feelings and for your catering to your flesh. You put them kids in harm's way because y'all out here listening to the people that's telling y'all go get the $100,000 dude. But what those people not telling y'all is that the $100,000 dude got the most mental illness out of all the brothers. Yeah. The brothers with the money, they got illness. They got mental illness. They didn't get their mind right. You see, us struggling for us brokies, we got a lot of stuff. We got a lot of knowledge being broke. You know what I mean? We got a lot of knowledge working our way up the ladder. We just didn't stumble over the bag. So in the route to get into our bag, we had to make some mistakes. And we had to learn from those mistakes. So we had to get our mind right, right? But y'all want the $100,000 man who got straight to the $100,000, never worked on his mind, right? Never worked on, that's what y'all, all right, that's how that, come on, what you want, you get, you ask for it, you get it because you asked for it. Don't cry now, don't cry now. And then you failed them kids because if you went through some shit, if I go through some shit, right? Guys, if I go through some shit, let's say as a kid, I got robbed every time I went outside and I have a child. Ain't no way my child gonna have that story. Ain't no way my child gonna have that experience, bro. You failed. You failed.
I just don't know how he was able to get away with it and so sneaky, because with my own trauma, I watch my kids like a hawk.
You're watching too good.
Like, I don't like them sitting on people's laps. None of that.
Which one is it, man?
And
did you hold him down or did he get them?
He knows how much I cannot stand men like him. And to think like I couldn't even go to sleep in my own house and know that my children are safe. Just by me going to sleep, my children were left unprotected. So I don't know what the future of this channel is going to be. I don't know if I'm going to change the name or what. Yeah.
Why is everyone spiraling over YouTube banning ads?
Now, guys, y'all heard that, yo. That was her story. That was her money grab. She got a whole lot of folks. Her Cash App already at is that 2,000? Her GoFundMe, you know, the begging shit, the begging doing. Everybody run around here and they're a celebrity until some controversy come, right? Until adversity hit. That's when they begging, right? Everybody running around here acting like they better than one another, and then some controversy come, the adversity hit, and then they begging from one of the same people that they was stunting on, now they begging from. But a GoFundMe is at $2,000. She done got $2,000 worth of dummies money. Because y'all so addicted to rooting for the victim. Because y'all don't work on yourself. Y'all don't have no accomplishments. So y'all gotta root for the people y'all think y'all better than. That's why anybody can sell y'all on a sad story and take all your money because y'all have no emotional intelligence. Guys, let's look at this video right here. Let's look at this video right here, because this was the video she took down. I don't know what's gonna happen to this channel. I know what's gonna happen to this channel. You're gonna go back and you're gonna go to all the videos that you put up and you're gonna take them shits down because you know what you did, man. You know what you did, man. Let's get to the next segment, yo. Yeah, I ain't gonna find this video right here. Y'all ain't gonna find this joint. Fair use, fair use, fair use. If she come to get me to take it down, fuck it. But we gonna play this one. We gonna play it. We gonna show the world today. And it's nasty, y'all. I tell you, yo. One lie will destroy a whole man. Rome was not built in a day. But if you let the wrong woman in your build, it will burn. Rome will burn in an hour, guys. They already have it in them. They walk around here with this man-hating energy, and it already be in them, including your mother. It's already in her to think some fuck shit of a man. So that this is why they can make one lie and the whole village believe it. The whole village believe it. That's how they did Jesus. That's how they did Jesus Christ. Let's watch this video, guys. This was 11 months ago on her channel. She took it off her channel, and this video was titled "From a Single Mom to a Spoiled Housewife in Less Than a Year." Now, if you can find it, that's the title. If you can find it, go ahead, do you.
Hey ladies, welcome back to The New Trophy Wife. Today I'm going to be sharing my story with you guys about how I went from being a single mom to a spoiled housewife in less than 1 year. And you can too. I had my first child when I was 17 years old. I intentionally got pregnant with my boyfriend at the time.
Good Lord, goddamn Jesus. She intentionally got pregnant. So I told you, it take one to make a baby, guys. It take one to make a baby, yo. So you know what she did.
You hit it from the back, beating my shit in. I asked you why I feel like that. You said feel like what? I tell you meat to meat. You said you took the rubber off. So I'm throwing it back even harder. You tell me you got the nut, so I'm throwing it back even harder. You got the one hand on the neck, one thumb in ass, hitting my shit, beating it the fuck in. Now you nut. You leave the money on the dresser for a plan B. 2 days later, you calling my phone asking me, did I take it? Take what? I left the money on the dresser for the plan what?
It take one to make a baby. This is why, guys, you that one. Protect your seed, yo. Protect your seed. Because they out here hustling and scamming and then playing dumb with the cum, bro. They playing dumb with the cum. So, and then you heard another thing. I want to hope y'all picked up on another thing. She said within less than a year. So you ain't trying to vet this person, right? You ain't trying to vet the father of your children, right? So now let's say if your story was true, right? That's still your fault, man, because you rushed into this relationship just to be a housewife. So you put your kids, your potential kids at risk, because it ain't matter. What I tell y'all all of the time, guys, what do I say? What do Mr. And they get mad when I say it, right? Don't I tell you, modern woman, repeat after me, guys. Modern woman will sleep with a roach if it got some money.
To a spoiled housewife in less than 1 year. And you can too. I had my first child when I was 17 years old. I intentionally got pregnant with my boyfriend at the time and basically turned into a child raising a child. After having 2 children and being a single mom, I think that my self-esteem was definitely low. I didn't know that at the time, but if I think back about the kind of men that I was choosing, it definitely was a reflection of my lower self-esteem. My mom drilled into me, oh, go with the man that's going to be the best breeder. And I think society drilled into me to go after the street dude.
Man, why did you take this video off your channel now that your new video got 2.2 million views? Why did you, man?
Demon came with his penis and put it in my mouth. And then he came again and he slept with me last week, and I told the pastor that I need deliverance again, and since then my private part has been itching.
It's been itching?
Yes.
Okay. Who are you? Who are you? Who are you? Who are you?
Demon came.
Man, yo, she just as wicked as Cardi B, right? A little Cardi B lookalike, just as wicked though. Cardi, we know Cardi out there drugging and thugging. She drugging and thugging dudes. This one wicked, yo. They wicked, bro. They wicked. And ladies, It's not black men. Black men is not tearing y'all down. Black men is not the reason why the world look at y'all like prime suspect number one. It's shit like this. It's shit like the girl that saw the baby on the side of the road and there was no baby on the side of the road. It's stuff like the Rosario lady, the Rosa Rosario, the brick face lady. It's things like that. That's why they look at y'all like y'all dummies. That's why we look down at y'all, because y'all never did nothing to go up. Y'all never built up. Y'all never, no, it ain't me. I'm not your op. Y'all don't listen to me. Y'all don't like me because I don't know why, but because y'all got that loser spirit, but that's a whole nother live. But in the event, y'all don't like me, y'all don't listen to me, so y'all don't make choices and decisions off of my information. It's your bald head roach friends, just like her. Let's see where she get her information from, guys. Let's see who she get her information from, yo.
The swag type dude or whatever you want to call it. I was very self-sufficient, all about the mindset of, oh, I can do it by myself. I don't need a man, as so many of us modern women say. It felt so lonely and it was sad. It was really sad. It was, I'd say, one of the lowest points in my life. And I realized that I don't want to do this on my own. I don't want to.
That was a message to you modern women. I don't need a man's. Now, well, her plan B was foul. Her plan B to just go and to become a housewife. She realized she needed a man, and then she just went and just took anybody. But that's foul. But understand, that was a message. That was a message.
To raise these boys on my own. I want a family. I want someone that I can love, someone that loves me and my children. And after learning quickly that everything that glitters is not gold, I happened to come across Shira7 on YouTube, and she completely changed my life. And she...
Oh my Lord, I told you what I told y'all. What did I tell y'all? I said, people be thinking they know everything, but you just gotta check where they get their information from, right? I say that. Don't ever get in no debate. Don't get in no argument with no bald head roach. Yo, where you got your information from? And did that information work for the person that gave it to you? Can you show me that? That's all you gotta say. Because 9 times out of 10, they're gonna get their information from a dummy. They're gonna get their information from a dummy, from a liar, from somebody that used them for their money. Shira7s.
He basically taught me what a high value man is and what to look for when trying to find a husband.
If you're a woman and you're jealous and you're married, you married the wrong man. Sprinkle, 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 sprinkle.
Yes, I tell women to cheat if this is your circumstance. If you're not cheating, you should be. Paying half the rent in this, you should be allowed to cheat and level up.
So
this is why y'all failing. This is why y'all failing, yo. This is why y'all failing, sisters. Brothers is really getting their information from the Bible. Brothers over here getting their information from the Bible. The basic instructions before leaving Earth. And y'all getting y'all information from other bald head roaches that ain't got great results. That's going to hell. Y'all getting y'all information from demons and playing and acting like y'all holier than thou. Ma'am. Incredible, yo. Absolutely incredible. We got the dean in the classroom on a Friday. Dean, what's up, my guy? Hold on.
Mr.Goodbread, great live. I was actually in therapy, as I was watching this, so I apologize for not being here. But this woman is basically talking crap out of her mouth. You understand what I'm saying? Talking shit out of her mouth, which is to say that she's speaking feces out of her mouth. Everything that she's saying stinks. Everything that she's saying stinks. And all the information that she's giving you guys out of her mouth stinks. But you can even look at her right now. She's trying to promote herself while she's talking crap. She's trying to look very attractive while she's talking this BS. Okay. And it's getting me hot. It's getting me hot because there's a couple people that's going to look at her and be like, yo, this is a beautiful woman. I believe her, etc., etc. I ain't talking about the woman because we already know women just believe each other. But this woman is talking nothing but BS out of her mouth. And it's getting me hot because we still we're still in this time where women like her get to deceive you based off of what she got going on. And I'm tired of it. I'm tired of it. I'm tired of this
That's
bull
crazy.
crap.
Shit crazy, yo.
I ended up taking my sister's advice and signing up for eHarmony. And I think the second person that I matched with was the man that I'm married to now, my husband. My husband and I have a 20-year age gap, and he was not the first older.
Oh man, a 20-year age gap on top of that. So sisters, y'all, let's stop playing with the trying to shame the older men who like dating the younger women because they don't look like prune juice. You know what I mean? Let's stop shaming and trying to blame them. We see that these younger women, the pretty women, the pretty young women, they like the older men. All right. So just because you're an older, ugly woman, stop trying to shame the men who you don't attract to. You just not attracted to the men. That's okay. The young
Mhm.
ladies love them, so just leave it alone. Just end it. End that argument. End that argument. We don't like young women because we can manipulate them. No, 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 no. We like young women because young women like us. Because young women and women of all, they will sleep with anything if he got some money. And that's not a lie.
Older man that I dated. I actually dated someone like 10 years older than me. A lot of people have told me not very mature for my age. So someone 10 years older than me just wasn't a big enough age gap for me to vibe with. So when I met my husband, I knew right away almost, and people say that, but it was definitely true. I know it sounds cliche. Just from our first date, it just felt natural. I felt like I just had known this person already. It was so comfortable. I think we both were kind of just.
I feel. Ladies, get up out y'all feelings. Please get up out y'all feelings and get in y'all logic. Please. I feel. We need to know what you know because you felt that. Now you don't feel that no more. But if you would have knew that, if you'd have knew what you needed to know, you wouldn't even have to feel how you feel now, man. Stop feeling all of the time and go learn and learn something. Go know something. Feelings are not the
She's
facts.
this woman is in a relationship with social media, not with the men she's dealing with right now. She is in a full relationship with social
Media.
media.
Facts.
Okay.
Just
Look how she
dating
got
different people at the time, and it's not good to put all your eggs in one basket. But we had a great first date, and I think he ended up asking me to be his girlfriend on the first date, and I said I would think about it. Then I had gotten into a serious relationship with somebody, and I ended up falling for the girlfriend trap. But that guy had really been investing a lot into me and doing a lot for me, so I kind of felt like I had to agree to be his girlfriend because he asked me multiple times, and I finally agreed. I could tell that he was really just putting up with my kids. He didn't really embrace them. And I just like packed on my stuff and left. And it was crazy because the next day, my husband, my now husband, reached out to me and was like, "Hey, how are you doing?" And
So you had a husband, packed your stuff up, monkey branch to another guy.
Mhm.
Yeah, you put them kids in harm's way, man. You put them kids in harm's way. You just a family breaker. That's what you is. Because you running off of feelings. You're not running off of logic. Did you see that? Did you hear the part that she said she purposely got pregnant by the man?
Yes, I heard it. I heard it. I
I
heard. I
told
hope
him,
they heard
I
it.
just got out of a relationship, and I kind of told him a little bit about why. And he was telling me like, oh, those are my boys. And he had genuinely really connected with my kids. And he was not the kind of man that was just be nice to them to get to me. Like, it was very genuine. That was something that stood out about him versus other men that I had dated, was he really embraced the fact that I had children because he wanted children. So, he was talking, my lease was going to be ending very soon, which is why I went ahead and moved in with my person that had became my ex. We started living together, and I told my husband, I was like, hey, it was so embarrassing to admit, but I was like, I need a place to stay and he was saying, well, if you're going to live with me, it's going to be as my wife, not as my girlfriend. And I was like, well, how spontaneous are you? And he laughed and he said, very spontaneous. I was like, right. So we started entertaining the idea of getting married immediately. So I'm going to go and get the wedding ring. We were talking about getting married like the next week. I was like, I did something. He was like, what did you do? I was like, I got your wedding ring. I had really bad habit of like spending money. And I was like, if I don't get the ring now, then I'm not going to get it. So I went ahead and got it. Well, let me rewind. So then after that, I think it was like the next day, something told me to go online and check my eHarmony profile. So I went on there and I saw that he had updated his picture. And I was like, oh no, this dude is playing around. Like, I'm glad I didn't spend a whole bunch of money on this ring. Like, he was just playing. And I screenshotted it and sent him a picture. And I said, it doesn't seem like we're on the same page. So, and he texted me and he was like, no, I'm serious.
So you forced marriage on this man, bro. You forced babies, you forced marriage. You just a little manipulative woman, yo. You a real manipulative woman. And now you mad
Yes,
at the
sir.
results you got. Now you mad. If your story is true, ma'am, you have nobody to blame but yourself. But we know your story not true. We know you just mad. You ain't getting your way in this divorce. So now you trying to sully this man's name out here.
That's right. I ain't got nothing to say,
Serious. I
Goodbread. You
am going to
called it
marry you
right out.
ASAP. And I think that evening he like ended up going and buying my ring. And the ring that he got me is not the ring I have now. It was a nice ring, but it wasn't nearly as big as the rock that I'm currently sporting. But when he showed it to me, in my head, I said, it's not about the ring, it's about the marriage. And I definitely think that that's something that you ladies should keep in mind, is that if a man is going to propose to you, don't make it about the ring, because that can really turn a man off and make him think that that's all that you care about is having a big ring, when it's more important to have the marriage. So we ended up getting married the next week. Everybody was shocked. I randomly called my mom, my grandmother, hey, I'm getting married in a few days. We got married at the courthouse because I told him I don't need a big wedding. I'd rather spend that money elsewhere.
In 1 week, bro. 1 week. It took 1 week to get to know somebody, bro, that you gonna have your kids all up around. 1 week, bro. This a mother right here, bro. Wow.
Where becoming his wife and really being the kind of woman that could just get a ring like that took work. I had to become the kind of woman that a man would want to take around his colleagues. But yeah, I know it's kind of an interesting story, but I also helped two of my sisters to get married. They both got married in less than a year as well. So I'm really good.
Wow. And she giving this information
Oh,
out.
man.
She giving this information out,
Oh,
boy.
man.
No way. No way.
And the reason why she's doing that is because that's the only leg they can hold on to.
Yo, I gotta hear that one more time, boy.
Golly.
So it's the Shearer Sevens to ISIS pipeline, boy. They fucking them up. There must be a lot of dumb
Wow.
modern women running around here listening to her.
About the ring, because that can really turn a man off and make him think that that's all that you care about is having a big ring, when it's more important to have the marriage. So we ended up getting married the next week. Everybody was shocked. I randomly called my mom, my grandmother, hey, I'm getting married in a few days. We got married at the courthouse because I told him I don't need a big wedding. I'd rather spend that money elsewhere. Becoming his wife and really being the kind of woman that could just get a ring like that took work. I had to become the kind of woman that a man would want to take around his colleagues. But yeah, I know it's kind of a interesting story, but I also helped two of my sisters to get married. They both got married in less than a year as well. So I'm really good at knowing how to get women the ring.
No.
That's crazy. Okay, Izzy.
Oh,
That is
shit.
crazy, bro. What you
Oh,
got to
man.
say about that, man? That was the video that she took down from her channel. She did that video 11 months ago, guys. So she had some gems in that video. So she is not a victim. So if y'all give her y'all money, bro, that's on y'all. That's on y'all right there.
Mind you,
You're not getting a God blessing from helping the devil. So if y'all folks that ain't building nothing on your own and got secrets of your own, don't think by helping a fake victim, God gonna bless you and cast away your troubles. You still gotta work on that. You still gotta work on that. He don't play like that. That's
Right.
not how it work. That's not how it work. We can go ask the church. That's not how it work. You know what I mean?
Mind you, she's supposed to be some type of inspirational teacher to women. Yo, she didn't help nobody get married. She manipulated people into getting into that situation right there. And like Goodbread said, that good, if I'm not mistaken, Goodbread, that was 11 months ago before she was talking about her bull crap, right?
Right. Before this is when she met the dude, yo. And he
Okay.
was all good. He was all good. He was all good and dandy.
So what happened now, baby girl? But y'all gotta start peeping these little modern women, and not just your regular modern woman. I'm talking about your attractive one too. She's attractive. And a lot of people gonna look at her like, God damn, like this is a little baby. Nah, this is your little Jezebel. This is your little devil that's gonna sit there and manipulate the situation, not only for herself, but for you as well. So when she gets in a derogatory situation, what does she have to say about that?
It's
BS,
crazy.
man.
Fellas, yo, understand, man. Understand. I had to go pull it up for y'all. So I need y'all to understand how real it is, guys.
Like, y'all don't see what's going on? You don't see how many grown men go a whole lifetime building success, and for the wrong interactions with the wrong women, or we could even say the right interactions with the wrong women, that shit go down in a matter of a day. You fuck around nowadays, especially with the internet, let a bitch decide, I want to make up something about him. Everything you acquire through chasing that motherfucking dollar will fall in one motherfucking day. You ain't seen the cancel culture? One bitch can convince a whole community of bitches because it already be in them to believe that a nigga gonna do some fucked up shit anyway. Make up a whole story, everybody go along with it, even the bitch that raised you.
If they presence don't at least match your solitude, meaning how you is when you by yourself, it's not a healthy relationship. Get rid of it, guys. That's a fact, guys,
That
yo.
was lit. Yeah.
They presence gotta match your solitude, bro. If they presence don't match your solitude, then that's an uneven yoke. I get rid of it. Get rid of it, bro. They run around here talking about even yokes and this and that. If their presence, them being around you, do not match the same vibe that you get when you are around you by yourself, and get rid of them. What are you tolerating it for, bro? Know what I mean? And now let's get to this, yo.
Right.
Let's get to this, because the husband, he can't speak because I guess this is an ongoing case, but he got shooters.
The video, and then I'll say,
Oh.
hello everyone. My name is Dee, and I am the niece of the trophy wife's husband. Now, I know you know who the trophy wife is because she's been going up and down my timeline for the last couple of days. Her name is Isis, or Paloma, which is her real name. This lady is completely insane. Let's just start from there. Background story. Her and my uncle got together really quick. From what I've been seeing and what I've been told, she thought that she was getting a come up with my uncle. But then when things didn't go her way, and she pretty much seen that she could no longer hide the things that she was doing behind closed doors, she ended up trying to find a different route, which was to come on here and lie to you all and tell you that her daughter had been touched by her dad, which that is not the case. Her daughter had been touched by her son.
No, please pause it, Goodbread, because and I'm gonna tell I'm gonna tell I'm gonna tell folks this right now. In 2025, you're gonna have modern women exposing other modern women because modern women are now being detrimental to other modern women. Okay? We've been saying this since 83. If y'all didn't look at Mr. Goodbread Live this morning, go ahead and check it out. We've been going through this the whole time. Modern women are going to be exposing modern women in 2025.
It's up. It's up now, boy.
And she didn't want anybody to know because she wanted to try to make it seem like my uncle was the bad guy because she wasn't getting what she wanted in the divorce. For you smart ladies out there who sat up there and thought to yourselves, oh, this cannot be true. This can't be, something that a woman would allow, which
when I achieved my bachelor's degree, it was a big moment for me because my mom passed away, but I still think of that moment.
It's not something that a woman would allow. I am a victim of sexual or whatever you want to call it. And I don't appreciate one bit of the accusations being put out there, especially not just because they're fake, not just because that they're out there just for clout, but because of the fact that this involves a family member of mine who I care about dearly. Multiple family members, if you want to put that out there, because the kids are my family too. The boys are
Finally, somebody thinking about the kids. Finally, somebody thinking about them and their involvement also being attached to somebody else that's not them. Wow. But hold up, guys, because we got this just in. And you're not going to find this one either, because guess what? This young lady loves taking videos down as she posts them. She went live early this morning after she got wind of this lady here blowing her spot up. After she caught wind of this lady blowing her spot out the water, she went live. Hold on. Let's switch classrooms real quick. Calm me down.
And why you finding that? Good bread? I just don't like. Go ahead. My bad, brother. Go ahead. I ain't trying to. No, I don't like the fact, and I love that she's exposing it, but I don't like the fact that it takes a modern woman to affect your family member so that you can expose their detriment. Okay? Let's make it, ladies, modern women, black women, white women, I don't care what woman you is. Let's normalize exposing detriment when we see it, as opposed to exposing it when it affects our family members.
Right.
Let's just expose it, period.
All right, this just in.
Hi, everyone.
This is ISIS, y'all.
I couldn't
This
get
is
on
the
here
girl.
fast enough. I couldn't get on here fast enough when I heard people were trying to blame my son. I couldn't get on here fast enough. Couldn't get on here fast enough. I thought I heard someone who I've never met in my life coming on here trying to blame my son. Someone whom I've never met in my life trying to come on here and blame my son for the sick and disgusting things that my daughter's father was doing. This is not a game. This is not a game. How dare you? How dare you blame this on an innocent child? You talk about you got proof? You have proof? I've got proof right here. Right here. Show me your paperwork. Show me your paperwork. You talk about I am saying something different than when I was in court. Honey, you weren't even there. I've never seen you in my life. It's not very good. Oh my gosh. Y'all want to see my protective order? Y'all want to see my protective order? Right here. I'm going to cover my daughter's name. I'm going to cover my daughter's name.
So she said protective order. I want you to notice that. Protective order.
In the case of a vulnerable adult and a minor,
her nails sure look nice for somebody who needs some money, right? Don't her nails look pretty, look freshly done, you know?
Her child, a relative, there is a preponderance of the evidence to believe that the respondent committed the following acts of abuse. Statutory abuse of a child, R word, or a statutory S offense. Father has been coming into two-year-old and 4-year-old daughters' rooms and SAing them. This is from the judge. There's the case number. It matches the records. There's the proof. There's the proof.
No, that's what you said.
Proof. I'm done. That's all. I'm done.
Ma'am, you said a P order. Ma'am, you filed that. You filed that and you put those claims on there. That's all you showed us. All you showed is what was filed. You didn't show us nothing, really, ma'am. You didn't even show us a police report. You could have showed us a police report, ma'am.
Mm-hmm.
I could go right now and get a protective order on you, OKL. I could just make this shit up, and you know what I mean? And they'll print it out, and I'll just have it, and then I come and show, and you know what I mean? Like anybody could do that, man. But
that's right.
And why did you take
that's
that
right.
video down then? Why did you take that video down? Because you was advised that that's not gonna work, right? You was advised that's foolish.
No, she took it down because that's defamation of character. So that what she did was illegal. Oh man, let me not go in.
Wow.
She took it down because it was illegal. You can't do that. Okay.
Unbelievable. They go to all this extent for money, yo. But then they'll tell you the lust of money is the root of all evil. You know what I mean? Minute you get some motion, you get some because you on your purpose by God. The minute you get some motion, they try to hit you with that money is the root of all evil because you can't. Everybody, you can't get in the kingdom with money, and they try to suppress you and your ability to get to this bag. Whole time they down here, and never once in their punishment did God ask them to do things and schemes and come up with all types of frauds to chase the bag, to lust for money, because that's what they all doing. That's why I don't play this worldly game with these modern women, bro. Cause can't none of them explain to me why they down here lusting for money and not taking care of childbirth and being ruled by a man. None of them can answer that. They're all then they start pulling straws and this and all that extra shit, ma'am. Answer the question.
Somebody else's. The girls and the last baby are a part of my family. And if they're being harmed in any kind of way, I definitely would want.
And Claire, Sister Claire, we know that. What's understood don't need to be explained, yo. We know. You see, I got sisters with sense in my chat right now. That's what we call those. We call those sisters with sense. Much love, nothing but love and admiration for those. Very few. 2 out of 10 are good. 2 out of 10 are not all. So we love the 2 out of 10. But the 8 gonna get this work, man. The 8 gonna get this work. And I love you. Amen.
To stand up for them, for sure. But her son is the one that the baby first initially said that was touching her. My grandmother was changing the baby one day, and she seen that it was red down there, and she said that her brother did it.
Wow, now that's a whole different story from the one you set up here and told, Miss Isis. You said
you see
was, and this sounds more authentic, grandma. Cause that's the only person that got more nurture. That's the last of the nurturers left. You modern woman ain't got the skills of grandma.
Good point, Goodbread. Good
Y'all
point.
stole everything out of grandma's closet. Wig, makeup, shoes, everything except for the integrity and except for the nourishment of these children.
And Claire, we know it's not all, so you good. We know that. Believe that. We make sure we connotate that. It ain't all.
Now, when they went to court, the court did not believe what she was saying because Paloma had already or ISIS had already put out a case against my uncle because my uncle was furious when he found out that her oldest son was touching the girls. So he went out and tried to, seek help to figure out what he should do about getting her son away from the girls so that they would no longer have to go through this. But as soon as he did that, ISIS went and took papers out on him claiming that he did it because she didn't want her son to go down for it.
Now that makes sense. That makes sense. Now it starts to make sense.
Yo.
So you're teaching your son how to be a sucker because you failed him. You failed him. You failed him. And this is what you went through as a child. So when is you going to break the curse? Remember, modern women are responsible for breaking the generational curse. Traditional women break the generational curse and they allow their man, their king, to get to that generational wealth. Remember, message, we got two different tasks here. We supposed to be worrying about the generational wealth, getting to the bag, lusting for the money. You are supposed to be worried about that generational curse, that nasty, sick generational curse that runs from your grandmother to your mother to you and your daughter. That it got to be
But
stopped.
remember, Goodbread, as long as it falls on the man, they're gonna let it go down. But it trickled down to the children. It trickled down to the children. And that's it's sad to say, but that's what it's taking for these modern women to understand their detriment. It trickled down on your son, and now you want to try to blame the father when in fact it trickled down, but you're not trying to let it trickle down on your son. You're not trying to let it trickle down on grandmama nephew. You ain't trying to let that shit trickle down there. But it's just sad that this situation had to be this explosive and detrimental. So the outcome of this detrimental situation had to pour out like this here. But she's
Absolutely,
still
yo,
gonna try to
QC.
use.
That's not his
Yeah,
son. That's not his son. The toucher is not his son. That's the son she had
hey,
from the
notice.
previous
No,
marriage that
notice
she
I said
broke.
her son. Right, right. That's what it takes now. Why does it take for your son, who's not the son of the dude you dealing with? Why does it take for that to happen? Oh man, this is a very, very intricate situation here.
Oh, you ain't gotta
Intricate
worry, Romaine.
situation.
Romaine, you in the right spot. You in the right spot, bro. You in the right spot, yo. You in the right spot, bro. Say no more. What's understood don't need to be explained. I will never. Soon as you see Mr.Goodbread face attached to it, no, it's a strong black man. It's a strong, God-fearing black man
Hmm?
that's covered in the whole armor, the whole coat. So ain't nothing gonna touch me. Nothing. So we here now. You in the right spot, man. Make sure you subscribe, hit that like button. I'll throw you a wrench.
That's right.
Thank you for noticing, because I'm tired of it too.
That's right.
I'm tired of it. They drag us through the mud, bro. They drag us through the mud. They teach the kids, They teach the boys and the girls that it's the man, the man, the man, the man, the man. So they got everybody looking over here at the right to the man, the man, the man, while in the left, they over here shoplifting. They ABing kids by the dozen. They fighting each other. All sorts of stuff going on the left when they got everybody focused on the right. And am I saying the right is perfect? Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Men ain't perfect. Hell no.
Nope.
We flawed. But what we not
Mm-mm.
going to do is we not going to have this shit unbalanced. We not going to have it unbalanced because that's the root of all evil right there. Unbalanced perspectives lead to poor results. All right? This is why the single mother household sucks. This is why her statistics is low. She's the bottom of the league and everything. She the lowest of the lows because it's one perspective in that household. And ain't nobody ever been balanced off of one perspective. You need two perspectives to be well balanced. Even some of y'all that get triggered at the content, it's because y'all don't know how to see it from multiple perspectives. Y'all got to learn that, and that's a skill that you got to practice and you got to learn. Seeing things from multiple perspectives, you can see it how you see it. We can all see this story, right? How we see this story. You can have your own perspective of this story, but just because you have your perspective, don't mean my perspective is wrong. You know what I mean? Gotta have two sides. It's two sides. It's a yin and a yang. Let's get back to this, man. This is crazy right here, yo. Squad, I love y'all, man. Salute. Decline management. Man, yo, you already know, man. We urges out here, man. Fellas, y'all.
You weak men that chase women, you gonna chase them right to hell. Yeah, I got a good wife, but there ain't a woman on the planet good enough for me to chase. I don't believe in running behind no woman. I don't chase booty. If I got to chase my wife, then I'm gonna have to keep chasing her to keep her. The moment you start chasing that woman, you're gonna have to keep it up. And once she see you chasing her, she gonna deliberately do things that make you run her down. I chase God. I won't never chase a woman long as I'm black. And as far as I know, God ain't changing my color. I have no respect for no man that chase a woman.
That's a fact. Strong. Yeah. Put that by God. I'll be right back, man.
On top of all of this, she's sitting over here acting like she's the best parent in the world when if y'all go look for yourself, y'all will see that she has a child abuse case of her own. Her youngest son.
Whoa.
Yo, somebody asked what was touched. Let's just say her son was humping on her daughter. And the daughter was red down there when somebody went to change her. We're bizarro world, but they see the mother, like modern woman is so sexualized and everything is the look, that these kids now grow up and be sexualized too. Like when we was little, we didn't have this sexualized stuff. We didn't have this stuff. We didn't. Sorry. When we was young and we was irresponsible and we was left responsible by them, you know what I mean? We wasn't sexualized so young. We wasn't sexualized so young, bro. Nowadays, because the mothers is all on social media and all in the mirror, the little kids see that and they're sexualized, so they're humping young too now.
Yep.
But they make their own decisions. I don't raise them like that. They make their own decisions. Stop it. Knock it off. This is why God don't suffer women to teach, right? Because y'all superpower is in y'all action and in y'all eyes. I done told y'all time after time, ladies, it don't matter what come out your mouth. Your actions is your superpower. What you doing is going to either inspire or deter, all right? It's going to inspire the room or it's going to deter the room. But your actions speaks more. God could take your mouth away. God ain't, I don't know why, dear Lord. Why did you make them with lips? Why did you make them with lips? Because their actions is their superpower. You know what I mean?
That's why one of my favorite.
If my house was messed up right now, right? Say if I kept a dirty house, right? And Miss Goodbread come in and she ain't gotta yell, she ain't gotta scream, she start cleaning up. Her actions gonna inspire everybody in this house who is emotional intelligent. And we see her cleaning up. We already know what's gonna come if she finished cleaning up and we ain't do nothing. So we gonna all get up and clean up. She didn't have to say nothing. She didn't have to
It's a
say
fact.
nothing.
And Goodbread, not to cut anything off, but I love what TC just said right there. If you could highlight his comment real quick. TC says, we wore Ninja Turtles and Looney Tunes clothes and sneakers. We weren't trying to look grown. Now you see a lot of young, and I'm pretty sure a lot of y'all seen multiple young men. They got fake tattoos, they got Louis Vuitton, they got Gucci, and they got all types of fake bonks in their hair, fake dreads in their hair. That didn't come from righteousness. That don't come from two-parent households. That came from a single mama household. Okay? And that lets you know already that we were already headed in a downward spiral, in a downward road. I'm not trying to sit here and blame all single mamas. I'm not trying to sit here and blame all women, but there's a pattern in things. And when you see a pattern, then it's repetitive. It's repetitive. It continues. It continues. So, TC, that was a really good comment, man. We see the same thing over and over again, but we act like, oh no, it's not the woman, it's not the man, or it's not the single mama. It's just go ahead, Goodbread. Go ahead, man. I'm trying not to offend people here. I'm trying my best.
She tried to put it on my uncle that he abused her youngest son, which loves my uncle to death. But the day that her and her ex tried to put out there that my uncle had abused her son, he wasn't in the state. He wasn't nowhere near. So once they went to the hospital and they took the little boy to the hospital, the one thing that they didn't do this time is the social workers pulled him aside and started asking him questions and asked him, who hurt you? Come to find out, the little boy told and said that it was her. Not only that, her oldest son has sent my uncle threatening messages. He has rubbed poop on the walls at multiple family members' house, including theirs. He has pushed his younger brother down the stairs to the point where he had a concussion, and she didn't want to take him to the hospital because she didn't want them to know that she had, a son that had been abusing on her other kids. And then not only that, he hasn't just touched the two girls, he's touched all three of the kids. He's touched his little brother, he's touched his 4-year-old sister, and he's touched his 2-year-old sister. But all of this will come out eventually. My uncle cannot say anything right now because the case is still open. But my thing is, you sitting over here saying that he did all of this stuff, but if he did, the police themselves said that he would be in jail. They would have took him to jail as soon as the hospital said, oh my gosh, the baby's been touched.
And then she come running out here with that little fake protective order. Gen X Queen, my sister with sense, you are far too kind. You a member. You support the channel to the fullest. You know I love you, girl. What you want to hear? We Urshus? We Urshus. Do I got Urshus? Where we at? Oh, let me switch back over. We Urshus.
Give him that mama too, man. That mama with.
We Urshus.
What are
you please stop balling up and folding up and so we can't even figure out what it is? It's going to be $1 just laid out in there. It's all right. It won't hurt our feelings. We had to go to Family Dollar and buy an iron. To iron out all the dollars because we can't even tell what they are. I work in the trustee ministry and we trying to go to Golden Corral too. By the time we iron out all the dollars, everything is closed. And we don't even cook on Sunday no more. So just lay it in the plate. It's still going to be $1. Amen? Come on, y'all. Let's just get along. Come on. Help us out. Because we ushers. We ushers. Amen? We here to serve you. And
we here to serve you. We ushers. Just lay it out. Just lay it out, okay? It's still gonna be $1. And they be begging. They be begging. The churches beg the best, boy. I swear, yo. The churches beg the best, man. Salute to those that can support the channel monetarily. Salute to those that cannot. You know what I mean? Whether you invest in yourself, yo. But if you can, support the channel, guys. This a hard job. Somebody gotta do it. Somebody gotta do it.
And it's crazy too, Goodbread. I wanted to kind of just say this. One of the main reasons why she wants to put that on her new guy is because she doesn't want responsibility to be put on herself. So if that child was to be exposed for his derogatory behavior, then they'd have to question the mama. So now mama got to put it on somebody else. Nah, my son ain't touching nobody. I'm going to put it on the guy that I'm dealing with, which is also in itself a derogatory nature.
But what nobody is talking about too is like, this like a double failure because like, man, you're a housewife. You're a trophy wife. So all you got to do is stay at home and watch the kids, man. How you mess that up, man? How you mess that up? Nobody's talking about these things though, like, man. So where were you? And this is the modern times. Like, they want traditional woman perks, right? They want the perks of a traditional woman of our grandmother. You know what I mean? Like, grandma got the money. Grandpa came in and he gave grandma the whole check. Why? Because grandma was in that house. Grandpa ain't had to worry about calling her mama house and where you at. These are things our grandpa ain't never have to do. But we in modern times where these women want to be at the club, they want to run behind their bald-head roach friends. They want to be at their mama house. They want to be with the cousins, but they want you to play the traditional role like that. That shit don't even make sense, man, mama. It don't make sense. How you mess that up, man? Like for real, you a trophy stay-at-home wife. You supposed to be homeschooling.
Quote unquote.
Yo, ma'am. That's why we do this. Like, we would make you, right? Us real men that are able to do things like this, right? We would do this so that our seed won't have to get raised in these slimy public schools or Catholic schools that ain't no better. You know what I mean? So we would, we pay you, because it's a business, relationships is a business. So we would pay you to watch our kid and keep our kid away from the safety so our kid can come up under our teachings. How you messed that up, man? Where were you at when this all was happening?
Really good point, Goodbread.
He would have been in booking right away. He wouldn't be out right now working. He wouldn't be out right now being bothered with all of this extra stuff that you're putting on him because of the fact that you want money. Like, what mother uses this platform to sit up there and say, my babies have been, or my babies have been touched, excuse me, and then sit over there and then try to put a GoFundMe page up? Do you know why she's putting that GoFundMe page up? Because my uncle has had enough. He's not giving you any money. He's not sitting over there playing into your little schemes where she sits over there and tries to have her kid's father call his phone to get him to talk to the kids so that she can say he's in breach of a restraining order. Like, there's so much proof behind all of this stuff that you all do not realize that is going to come down on her head. But yet you all are sitting over here believing her sob story, not doing your research, and paying her money. This girl has up to $2,000 already on GoFundMe. Probably.
And the only reason why she got that one video up on her channel, ISIS, is because she's trying to bank. She can't wait for the 28 days to pass so she can get money for that 2 million views and she could cash out. But she can't delete the video. And because she can't delete the video, everybody has recorded it. And we heard you say what you said on that video about that man, girl. Yes, we heard what you said, man. Defamation of character right there.
Probably more now because I haven't even checked this morning. But it's crazy how y'all will go for a black man or go for any man off of what a woman says, like women don't lie every day to get ahead. I am a strong advocate for black women, for women in general, for people in general. But
absolutely, yo. Okay, you caught this. You caught this, my guy.
I know I called it.
And she sound fed up, bro. She sound disgusted. She sound like she saw this play out on the black man at the expense of the black man over and over and over again. And she's just tired. Like,
and like I said, man, in 2025, black women or women in general are going to call out other modern women because it's at their expense. I don't care if it's the money, I don't care if it's their nephews or nieces, but these women are going to do whatever it takes to continue the lifestyle they've been living, and it's affecting modern women. So now other women are getting tired of their bullcrap. So these women, they're going to expose them. And this is what you're looking at right now. And I love it. I ain't even mad at Shorty. I'm not mad.
Men, I feel like we need to just slow down a little bit and not always think that they're the bad guys, because it goes both ways. And I am a mother of a black little boy. So
man.
For me, I can understand why she would want to cover up for her son, but at the same time, me personally, if my son is doing anything like that and I have other kids, I want to get him the best help possible away from his siblings.
Can you pause that right there? Just please pause it for me real quick. Like, we're not going to use that. I'm a mother of a black boy. I can understand. Call out bad behavior. You see, and what I love about what's going on is bad behavior is showing these women why they have to call out bad behavior. It's not because you have a black son. It's not because we black. It's not because you're a woman and he's a man. We need to call out bad behavior, period. That's simply what it is. Okay? And y'all love to say period, right? Period. Bad behavior is bad behavior, period.
Confirmed better. And I know he's no longer a threat to the other kids in the house, because you can't just sit over there and single out one kid and be like, oh, I'm going to protect this one, but whatever happens to the other ones just happens. That's not okay.
But sis, you must don't know the truth, because the truth is that's what modern woman Lilith, the leader of modern woman, the original modern woman, that's what she said she was going to do. She said she was only going to protect the kids with the emblem on their neck. And she sounded like she raising one. She raising the little fairy tale, because you said he touching the boys and the girls. So they only going to protect the little rainbow dainbows. You know what I mean? And everybody else, they are AB, or they'll get them locked up. You know what I mean? That's all that Lilith protect. Modern women don't care about the educated black boy. Her educated son, her son that do not want to be gangster and that do not want to be a part of this community of Skittles. She do not care about that boy that's in the middle. That son of hers that's right there in the middle, she don't care about that boy. He too masculine. He too masculine for her. She used to the emotional, toxic masculine sons, or sensitive sons. It's no in between with these women, with modern women. So she'll do him like she do him. Those the kids they kick out. Get out my house. Get out my house.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then you want to sit over here and portray to these women out here that, oh, it's okay to be a trophy wife. Just go for that rich man type deal. No, how about go get your own money? How about stop sitting over? Stop. Please, ladies, please stop waiting on a man to fulfill your life financially, spiritually, emotionally, all this other extra stuff, and find your own way.
She's on point because remember the video we did. These housewives, these desperate housewives, they fight the dirtiest when it's time for the divorce because they have no skills. They sat there and skated on by and tried to use this. I was the mother of your children because I buried these kids. And they try to use all that weak female shit, that Proverbs 7 woman shit, because that's not Proverbs 31. Because Proverbs 31 went out there in the morning, early in the morning, got to work for the community and all that, came back in, did a mother task and all that for the house. And so that no. That trophy wife joint, you could be that if you want, sis. But you know what I mean? Understand the majority of them trophy wives are controlled by the money. They're controlled by the money. And they're probably with a dude that ain't get his mind right. He got the bag, but he ain't got his mind right. So he gonna make mental mistakes, key mental mistakes that he gonna have to spend that bag on. And one of them mistakes gonna be going upside your head, and then he gonna have to bail himself out. You see, he gonna have to spend that money that he got on mental mistakes because he got to the bag before he fixed his mind, before he fixed his mentality. But those are the dudes y'all want.
And usually, good bread, I wouldn't even agree with women that say go get your own bag. I don't preach that. I don't, I don't put that out. But I understand that and I agree with that. Because if you're gonna be this woman that want to sit there and play victim, like, hey, I could have been my own, I could have did my own crap and I could have been my own woman and stuff like that. But I was the trophy wife, which is, and the trophy wife is something to be held on a a freaking counter. Like a trophy, you sit it on the counter and it doesn't do nothing. You know what I'm saying? But if you're gonna be like this type of woman, or if you're gonna have that type of mentality, at least have that in you to go get your own bag. I'm gonna say it one more time, guys. I don't agree with women having to work and doing their own thing. But if you're gonna be that trophy wife and don't like that status, then go get your own bag so you don't gotta be that. I don't even usually agree with that.
It ain't even about you. It ain't, and then ladies, I don't want y'all to get it twisted either. This is how what OKL said is perfect because a trophy wife is just something that sit there. Like, how are you cool with just being something that sit there? Like, you could attribute, you can contribute so much to the relationship. You know what I mean? Without having to go break your neck, without having to work 40 hours a week, you could contribute to the relationship. You're supposed to be with somebody that you respect enough to be able to learn something from him. That's why you're supposed to be with people that share different perspectives from you. But y'all get with people and try to manipulate them into seeing it from your perspective. And you don't, that's unequally yoked. If two people
Thank you.
saying the same
Oh
thing,
man, good
then
shit,
ain't
good
no
bread.
teaching going on. You got to be able to communicate and teach, and that be the problem. It's perspectives, man. Shit easy, man, but y'all make it difficult because y'all be acting like y'all know everything. And how did you know everything? You don't even read books. You don't even read, my man. You don't even get up out your hood, yo. You go to the store, then back up to your crib, like, and then you listening to what your friends saying, watching what they talking about us. You don't even read, yo. You don't even know
Damn.
nothing new, yo. So much
Good
things, so much
point.
new stuff happened in 2024, yo. That wasn't in the public eye, yo. You didn't even know. You missed all of it, yo. You don't even read, yo. And then you don't like me. You say, I think I'm better than you, and I don't. I just read, bro. You read like I read? Or you be watching sports? Y'all watch that Tyson fight? Because I didn't watch that Tyson fight. You know what I mean? I got it and played there and had my man, my little man was sitting there watching it because he wanted to watch it bad. But while he was watching that shit, you know what I was doing? No, I'm growing, bro, growing. You got to want to get educated more than you want to be entertained. What's your education to entertainment ratio? Always check that meter, yo.
Do that. Because when you find your own way and you know your self-worth and you know what you are capable of and what you will tolerate and what you won't tolerate, then the good man will come find you. But until you know your self-worth, you're just going to keep picking up anything off the street and being like, oh, okay, he got a little bit of money in his pocket, so he going to treat me right.
Sleep with
No.
anything.
Thank you for
Because
finally telling the truth, man.
Sleep with a roach.
what the one thing that you don't realize is that man that has that money, he's also got a little brain in his head too. So he also is already aware of these women that's coming out here to do these things to him or to try to trap him in these ways just for money or attention or the clout or whatever. Like, come on. We are in 2024, about to be 2025. Why are we still
Yes,
doing these
ma'am.
same little tricks? Somebody needs to be teaching y'all how to make your own money, how to get your own way. So then that way, when you do find that good man with a lot of money, then y'all can build together instead of.
Right, you dummy. You a stay-at-home trophy wife. Why you not baking cakes and selling cookies and selling lemonade in the front there, in the front yard there, and just opening up shop or on the internet? You can sell it. You can open a shop online right now and ship.
Mm-hmm.
Yo, it's stop you. All you got is time. Clearly, you don't know
All
how to
you,
be a mother. So at least try
all
to be
you,
a stay-at-home businesswoman, because you're not a stay-at-home mother. You're not. Don't. I will never call you a mom, but you could be a
right.
stay-at-home businesswoman, modern
All you
woman
gotta
edition.
do,
Yeah.
and my bad for cutting you off, but all you gotta do is, just continue with your main commodity. Look pretty, look attractive, and whatever you're doing is going to connotate what happens. Okay, ladies, whatever you do is going to connotate what happens. So if you look pretty or if you are attractive, I don't care if you're not even a 10, you could be a 5 or a 6. Men actually we don't look for 10s and 9s and 8s and 7s and 6s and 5s. We look for women. We look for somebody who is there. We look for somebody. I'm gonna say it again because I don't know if they heard it. We look for somebody who is there. So as long as you there, then that is 80% of the job. 20% of what you're doing after that. What Mr. Goodbread said is selling cookies and doing all that shit. We don't listen. We're gonna support you on that. You're gonna find your right man. But man, Goodbread, I don't want to spoil the video. I don't want to spoil the video, man. Cause she cooking, but I just don't want her to cook and burn the cookies.
She cooking. She cooking straight up.
Yeah.
Yo, y'all is funny, man. Y'all, yo, we got the best chat on YouTube, man. Let y'all think y'all, yo. Don't forget to hit the like button, guys, so we can stay in the algorithm, y'all.
Of sitting over there waiting for him to give you an allowance or whatever your little stipend for the month. Be real. Just want to let y'all.
Cookie was so beautiful.
They ain't gonna like her.
I wish I counted.
They not gonna like her, boy.
No, they not. No, they not.
She ain't somebody's favorite.
Something about her, man. I really like. I like
Please
her.
be mindful of what you put out here on the internet, because you could be getting a lawsuit coming to your doorstep for you putting out accusations of stuff that you have no idea about. Everything that I'm telling you right now on this computer screen or on this platform, I'm letting you know that this is the truth. This woman is no records that she has been, that little girl has been touched by my uncle. No records. But it is a record that she had a diaper rash. It is a record that she has child abuse charges against her. It is record that her son has sent my uncle threatening messages. It is a record that she's not telling the whole truth on this platform, what she said in the courtroom. The courtroom that she had my nieces sitting in looking at the wall the whole entire time so that they wouldn't get emotional looking at my uncle because they love their daddy.
That's where she got that bum ass protective order.
Yeah.
That's where that was drawn up at.
Yeah.
And now he has to suffer without seeing his kids because of the fact that this woman wants to lie and slander his name because she did not get what she wanted in the divorce. The divorce that she did not put out there, by the way. Because me personally, if anybody had did anything to my kid, oh, baby, I'm going down there first thing and divorcing this person. I'm not about to sit over there and wait. If anybody rapes me or takes my goods without me and my knowledge or without me saying yes, oh, baby, I'm not about to stay married to somebody like that. That's crazy. But for you to sit over there and say that he's done all these terrible things to you, and yet it took him to divorce you and not you to divorce him.
Whoa. Whoa. Mic drop. Cause man, she
Mic
dead
drop.
right. If you
Mic drop.
wow, man, you did divorce him, right, man? Cause you did divorce him, right? Tell me you divorced him. Tell me he didn't divorce you, man. Please, y'all. What part of the game is that?
Open your eyes, ladies. Stop being stupid. Because this girl is full of lies. Full of lies. Everything y'all heard. First off, let me ask you. Let me get this. Look, who wipes their eyes all the way up here like this when you're crying? Huh? Who does that? Nobody. If I'm wiping my face, I'm wiping all down here because I'm a sloppy crier. And I'm pretty sure most of y'all are too. I don't know why y'all sitting over there trying to act like them housewives doing all that little. No. Let them tears drop and be real. Because if I'm talking about my baby and something like that happen, oh, I don't care if it's ugly cry or not. I'm gonna have snot and everything coming down my face. But this girl could barely even look at the camera the entire time she was talking on this video.
We saw it, and she was dolled up. She
I have no reason to lie to y'all. But I want to let y'all know that the disrespect for my uncle, it has to stop because this man has done nothing. And the reason why you don't hear him saying anything is because he knows that this is an open case. And when you have an open case, just like we see on The Housewives with Karen Huger and anybody else that goes through a case, you cannot talk about it until the case is over. So ISIS, this is my message to you. I hope to God that you got your ducks in a row. I hope you hired a new lawyer after the last lawyer sat up there and...
Let me show you how to block this ad. First, you're going to click on this video.
Is up, boy. It is up.
Like I said, Goodbread, in 2025, modern. Did I say it right? Modern women are going to expose modern women because modern women are affecting children and women. See, men have already been affected, okay? And I don't mean to stop the video, man, but I gotta say what I'm saying. Men have already been affected by the crap that we've been put through. Look at Mr. Goodbread video this morning. Modern women are going to expose modern women because now modern women are getting exposed. That's Go ahead, Goodbread. Go ahead. God,
It's getting harder
boy,
and
you getting
harder
me
to defend
riled
them.
up. You getting me riled up.
It's getting harder and harder to defend a modern woman, like, and they know it. So it's like, let me start shooting them too.
Took herself away from your case because she seen that it was no case. So I hope you hired a really good lawyer, or I hope these people give you enough money to where you can get you a good lawyer. Because, baby, you going under the jail. And I hope these people crucify you for all the lies that you have got on here and told. You are not a good person. You are not a good mother. You only, and even right now, you're still out there looking for the next victim.
No cap.
You're out
That's
here
a
looking for the
fact.
next victim, and that's so, like, I'm
That's a
laughing because that's
fact.
so fucking sad.
That's a fact.
But you need not come for me and mine. You need to know that. Because this man does not deserve it. And I know some that do. But he doesn't. So for all of you out there that had the good mind of thinking that she was a liar and that she was just putting on to get sympathy points, yes, she is. And I'm sorry that the rest of you fell for the okie doke and you have egg on your face right now. Because that's what you get for listening to stupid stuff on Facebook and Instagram and Snapchat
If the
and
shoe fits,
TikTok. You're
let
listening to
them
that
wear
stuff and you don't
it.
even know the whole story. You don't even care to find out the whole story. You're just going to condemn a person, say that you wish them dead, that they should be under the jail and all this other extra stuff, when the justice system doesn't even feel that way because they don't have any.
And that's only because that's how they feel about their adverse childhood experience. Somebody in their past, their mama didn't protect them the way she was supposed to. So they want to strike out and lash out at that person. But that person either passed on or they can't reach that person anymore. So now we got a bunch of sick little folks running around here and getting triggered because they don't got no control over their emotions and they only see it from one perspective. So now they triggered and they jump at you and they want to give you all that anger that they should go sit on somebody's couch. They should go sit on somebody's couch. You know what I mean? You ever seen one of them people that see it from one perspective and they want to talk? They want to vent, but they don't want you to talk back. Those are the people that are the most dangerous because they only have one perspective and it's their way or the highway. And that come from being in those cribs with mothers where it's her way or the highway.
Talk your
One perspective,
man.
bro.
Talk your stuff, Goodbread. Talk your stuff. Because I don't want to cuss on your channel. But talk your stuff, sir.
Evidence that he did anything. So please, next topic, next subject. I better not see no more. I better not see no more. Because when he come out, baby, all y'all
Hey,
is out there right now talking junk. are going to be so sick because this girl is sick. Her and her son. I'm sorry to say it because I don't want to talk about nobody else's kid. But if it's the truth, it's the truth. So they're going to get theirs. Don't worry. They're going to get
She look
theirs.
like she
And they're
finna
going to get
pull
the
up
help
on
that
her
they
and
need,
beat her
hopefully.
ass.
And I hope all y'all out there that's sitting over there calling my uncle all kinds of names, saying that he needs to die and all this other extra stuff, I hope y'all are the ones that help her get the help because y'all need it right along with her. Have a nice day.
Man, whoo, explosive, man. And it's been like this for years, bro. This is what they call the they got the silver bullet. This is the silver bullet. This is how they get dudes trapped up, and they try to get dudes on that list, on that predator list, for no apparent reason. Just lie and say they touched the babies, like, and forget that you are responsible for those babies. So that's a lack of you. Like, where were you at? What you doing? But okay, out, man. We reached the end of this. We done reached the end of this live, man. I don't want to hold the people any longer. They gave us our attention for 2 hours. Let's go on and wrap this thing up, man. Trophy wife exposed for lying and endangering the welfare of her child. We clear so far, so let's end it on a good note, man. On a clear note.
For sure, for sure, for sure. Definitely a good note. First off, I want to appreciate the chat. Shout out to the chat, man. You guys have been very, very, very. You guys have been very, very lit tonight, and I want the chat to support this brother, man. Support this brother. He's doing what he need to do to make sure he exposes the correct information. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the chat. Uh, Other than that, if we're gonna sit there and talk about this, you know, this situation, we just need to understand as people. I ain't gonna say as black men because y'all gonna sit there and say I'm misogynistic, but as people, black women, black men, white men, etc., etc., we just need to understand that there's a detriment going on, and all we're doing is exposing it. Okay, we just happen to be black men. We just happen to be, you know, people that are leaders of our community. So I just want y'all to understand that there's no hate, there's no love laws, there's no detrimental feelings towards y'all. We just want y'all to understand what goes on. So what we do is we just expose what actually happens. We expose what we want y'all to understand, and hopefully y'all understand that. Okay. And that being said, I'm gonna go ahead and let Mr. Goodbread do his thing, man. I love y'all, man. Hit the like button, hit that subscribe button. Y'all make sure y'all subscribe to this brother. Y'all make sure y'all do what y'all need to do to support this brother. And I'm out.
No doubt, my guy. Welcome back to the school, Dean. Yeah, we missed you over here, and we ain't do no reading tonight, but y'all know normally we do some reading. There's a whole lot of scriptures that speak of what just happened tonight, because there's even a scripture in the Bible that tells us that women, they can lose their motherly task. They can lose their motherly nurture. Yeah, not all women are designed and born to be mothers, guys. I need y'all to understand. Mothers are not created, they're not made, they're born. All right? Mothers are born, and only 20% of these women are capable to be mothers. And the 80%, that's no slide to y'all. Just keep your legs closed, all right? Protect your fish hole, right? Stop leaving your fish hole responsible in the, you know what I mean? Stop leaving it up to the man. Stop leaving it up to the man, please, ladies. Like, the gig is over. We understand. Men, these dusties as y'all call them, they not giving themselves unprotected coochie. A dusty cannot give himself unprotected fish hole. The unprotected fish hole flow through you, man. and you understand. Boys bring babies, all right? Boys bring babies, the 3 B's.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? If you had your own hair, I would tell you it's like back in the days when we said the buckshot billies, the BBs. But boys bring babies, all right? Understand that. Guys, wrap up, strap up, drink responsibly. Do not play with your life. I'll see y'all later, y'all. And salute to all of y'all new ones. I'ma definitely hit y'all with a wrench. Those of y'all might, a wrench too. I'ma hit y'all with a wrench. Next time I see y'all, just pull up, hit that subscribe button and check. Cause YouTube be unsubscribing some folks from this channel. Cause y'all know what we do over here. We just tell the truth. Ain't nothing else but the
Facts.
truth. And we talk God word, we speak God word. And that ain't popular.
Facts.
So YouTube be doing some weirdo stuff. So make sure you protect your wisdom. Protect your boy. That's how you protect me. You know what I mean? Make sure you linked in. Link somebody else in. Tell somebody to tell somebody, bro. This is not one of those channels, man. Word. But y'all know that. Thompson, no doubt, bro. Much love, y'all. Izzy, we out of here, man.
We go.
I'm going to the Chinese place and you go get the smoke. I'm going to get my money to fully.
Dang, auntie, you just all loud and dang, yo.
Ladies and gentlemen, from Harlem, New York, put your cigarettes out and pull your panties out. Put your hands together